5th, 6th overall pick, 4th, you take Kelce? Is Travis Kelce first round choice?
Yeah, that's a no for me.
Why? Because he's a tight end?
No, because I think that there's better value. I think 2 rounds later, getting Mark Andrews is, put it this way, Travis Kelce, who's great, he's awesome, he's Zeus. He has never, ever been drafted this high. And he's 34. Yeah. So this is the year we're going to take him number 5 overall?
Yeah, because Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney and so on and so forth, I mean, that's the guy. And the number of times where you keep saying, well, teams aren't going to let Kelce beat him, then Kelce beats them. I mean, yeah. This is the year that you do that. If I was sitting there 4th or 5th,
right,
I would do it. In a PPR league, I mean, you don't think that the first person when Mahomes turns his head is looking for his 87? And I loved the shot, the screen grab from last week's preseason game against Arizona, where the one where Mahomes threw running out of bounds, leaping up in the air, 4 Arizona Cardinals chasing him. And
it sounds like our Cardinals.
Running to his right, okay? And Kelce is outside the numbers on the other side of the field, raising his hand saying, I'm open. Because he knows that Mahomes will always look for him. And Mahomes might, there it is, technically have eyes in the back of his head that this is the mentality that you take Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I'm more on board. Like, I think it's a fine pick to take Kelce there. The argument against taking him there is because last year the tight end position was such a dumpster fire, which it's never great for fantasy football. But the scoring disparity between him and the other tight ends was larger than it should be, and like it has been in the past. So the advantage, if you're just looking at the points scored of last year, of like, oh, look at this huge advantage that Kelce gave me, it's not normally that big. Because you had Mark Andrews end up getting hurt. I mean, it was like, I think
and Lamar.
Yeah, and Lamar also got hurt.
Darren Waller got injured.
Yeah, TJ Hawkinson, I think, ended up as the number 2 tight end last year. And it was a good year, but it wasn't any means of like, this should be the number 2 tight end on the year. So that's my only hesitation is I like Mark Andrews in the 3rd. I love Darren Waller. Love Darren Waller in the 5th or the 6th round.
Because of Daniel Jones is going to use him as the security blanket. Kelce over Tyreek Hill. I know you say no. Yes?
I would take Tyreek.
You take Tyreek.
Yeah.
Kelce over Devontae Adams. I know you say no. Do you say yes?
I would take Kelce over Adams, yeah.
And you're...
So I would take Kelce over Devontae Adams.
You would?
I would.
So I shouldn't speak for you. I apologize.
No,
Jason.
it's just, Jimmy Garoppolo scares me a little bit with whether or not
Too
he
handsome.
can... Yeah, right.
He can't handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fantasy football metric as well.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
Is how lost in his eyes can you get? And Jason just loses all control.
Well, I'm more worried about Devontae Adams being lost in his eyes and then dropping that ball.
My eyes have great peripheral vision. Certainly when my wife is in my peripheral vision. She has been somewhat checked out throughout this entire...
Out.
But what happened? What happened when Jimmy Garoppolo's name got mentioned?
Yeah. Wait, what did you say about Jimmy? I was multitasking over here as Mike sometimes does, and then you said Jimmy Garoppolo's too handsome, and I was like, wait, what's that?
Says yes.
That's my kind of fantasy. I like
That's fantasy football, yes.
Susie Schuster here on the Rich Eisen Show, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why they pay me the big bucks, guys. And we're back.
Yeah. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.